EnrollMe is Gradelink's service for handling applications and re-enrollment forms. On the left-hand side, we can see the entries of all applications that have been submitted as a part of the upcoming school year's session. If I click on one of these applications, I load into the workflow page, which allows me to see any notes that have been left on this application, the status update history, and whether or not families have made any payments as a part of the application, whether they be registration fees, application fees, and so on. EnrollMe allows schools to make use of completely customized forms, built for the school by our team here at Gradelink. We start from the ground up with each school, working with you to bring your current method of registration and enrollment into our integrated service. You'll be able to collect everything from basic information like names, contact information, and medical data, to waivers or personalized forms that you need the family to fill out. You can also collect documentation via the online application, allowing families to submit files like government IDs, immunization records, or transcripts from another institution. Attachments can also be provided to applicants to download as a part of the application. If you have fields that are required as a part of the application, we can also work with you to set these up as mandated fields. Forms can also vary depending on certain fields within the application itself. For example, if you'd like to have different forms available for first-time applicants versus re-enrolling families, we can accommodate that. Similarly, you can have dynamic forms that adjust based on grade levels, meaning if you have younger grade levels that need to fill out something different from older grade levels, we can have the forms adjust based on the grade level selected. For your families who log in to re-enroll, their data is already saved in the system, meaning they don't have to fill in the same information year after year. Things like student demographic, contact, and medical information will automatically fill in for them. Once the family has made sure all data is up to date and accurate, they can get through the application in just a handful of minutes. New applicants, of course, do not have Gradelink accounts quite yet, so we'll provide you with a link that you can either email out or embed directly onto your front-facing website for first-time applicants. These applicants can apply and stay updated throughout the process. Whether they're a first-time applicant or a re-enrolling family, their application will appear on the left-hand side as soon as they begin the process of filling out their information, meaning that you don't have to wait for someone to submit the forms in order to see their data appear in EnrollMe. In that sense, you never really lose a lead. As soon as someone has filled out even just a handful of fields in your online forms, you'll have that information available to you in EnrollMe, allowing you to monitor every applicant and assist them in submitting their application. In the top left, there's a drop-down menu where you can toggle through different statuses representing where the application is at in the enrollment or registration process. Administrators may want to receive alerts when somebody submits an application, but you're actually able to receive alerts for any of these statuses on a user-by-user basis. So if another member of the team approves or rejects an application, you can be notified immediately. These same form statuses can also send out automated emails to the applicants themselves based on the status selected. A common case would have EnrollMe send out an email as soon as the applicant has submitted the forms, perhaps thanking them for their submission and letting them know what the next steps will be. Or you might utilize this tool to send out an email to any application marked as pending, alerting them about missing documentation or incomplete payments. In addition to the online forms, we're able to build you printable contracts that pull information that has been filled out in the digital forms by your families. Just like the online forms, these contracts can be customized to meet each school's needs, meaning that not every piece of data needs to flow from online forms into the contracts. Once applicants have been approved, simply import them into the student section. When we do this transfer of data, it's more of a copy-paste than a cut and paste, meaning you're able to return to the online forms they filled out later on if need be. Keep in mind that while previously submitted forms can be accessed as long as you're using EnrollMe, any changes or updates made to current forms will retroactively make adjustments to your older forms as well. We recommend keeping a copy of all EnrollMe data per year, whether it be via our EnrollMe export or the aforementioned contracts.